Hi, crafty friends. Lacey here, the Cheeky Bum. I just got in the Miss Kate's March subscription box, and I thought that I would share because it's really pretty. I think the collection is called Love Lives Here. And look at all of these. The pink and the yellow is so springy and so pretty. Here's the sticker sheet that I just had to share because I just opened it, so I want to share with you because I haven't looked at it yet either. I really like how the flowers have the little shadow underneath it. I think this will make for a stunning spring album. I might have to do that. It's so pretty. Ooh, look at that dark green gingham. Oh, that's stunning. This paper is a little on the thinner side, kind of like last month, but I guess if you're making like an album or something like that, it doesn't really matter too much. So I think she might have changed her paper. It is on like I said, it's a little on the thinner side. But it's not going to add bulk if you're making albums. If you're trying to make something like out of just this that's any kind of 3D or has any kind of structure, I probably wouldn't. You're definitely going to want to use this as a matte layer and use something sturdier on the back, but it doesn't matter if it's stunning. Or to me, I have leaned a little bit more towards the thinner papers lately because I've been doing junk journaling and traveler's notebooks and stuff like that, and I found that the thinner paper works best because it doesn't add as much bulk. You wouldn't think that like paper, but it does. Like it makes a difference when you're making like accordion things and albums and stuff like that. But anyway, back to it. We have just this like green shadow. I don't know what flower is this? Is it a tulip? Looks like a tulip, but doesn't look like a tulip. I think it might be a tulip. But that pink is adorable. Polka dot. Ooh, look at that flower. Like a Gerber daisy. I'm loving this color of green too. This is the same flower, just on a smaller scale. So we're having basically like 3 sizes, I think I've seen. Am I seeing 3 sizes? Yes. See? Small, medium, large. So there are sizing differences. This green is, I'm loving it. This is gorgeous too. That is so pretty. It's a really pretty paper. I'm loving this like Gerber daisy though. This is so cute. And the yellow is stunning. Ooh, we get some stripes. That's nice. Oh, so, and even bigger. So there's 4 different size variations of this flower. I don't know if I'm loving like the shadow pieces, but I mean for layering purposes and stuff, it's really pretty. And I'm glad that they're just kind of on the back of these pages because these are stunning. And I don't really care for as much for those ones. So these are really pretty. Look at the yellow variation. I like that it has like some darker colors mixed in with these light colors. It's a nice contrast. Cut aparts. There's like basically all the colors in there. Some of the cut aparts. Ooh, look at this one. This is like kind of like hydrangea-ish. I don't know, this is stunning. I'm definitely going to be making, like this needs to be a spring album, and this could be a really pretty cover. Ooh, I really like that. I actually have a wedding coming up, and this could be a really cute album for them without it being like in your face wedding, you know what I mean? But this is really pretty. I really like it. I really enjoy the colors. I enjoy the flowers. I like the different prints. Oh, I opened it backwards, that's why. But I like the variation and the sizing of the flowers, how you get so many different size variations. I like the stripes. So you get polka dots, you get stripes, you get gingham and plaid, which are all really pretty. So just thought I would share. But yeah, this month is really pretty. I'm excited to play with this. I already have ideas buzzing in my head. So, you know, if you haven't yet, you can jump on the bandwagon. I just do the basic box. There is one that will come with like the solids to coordinate. And I usually just don't do a whole lot of the solids, but I think it's cute. I mean, I think it's like, what, $25 a month? You get your first month for just shipping. Of course, the packing slip doesn't have it, but I think it's like $24.99 or $25.99. But I think it's worth it. I like to do just different subscriptions here and there. I really like the Echo Park subscription boxes as well because you do get some Carta Bella in there. The only thing I don't like about Echo Park is like when you're subscribed over the holidays, you don't get holiday paper. And Miss Kate does include holiday paper during the holidays. Like last month was Valentine's paper. So I noticed, because I think I did 6 or 9 months of the Echo Park, and I don't think it's monthly. I think it's a bi-monthly box. And yeah, I was kind of, you know, upset that I didn't get any holiday paper. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to share this beautiful paper with you, and you know, that way you can see what it looks like before you buy. Just note that it is a slightly like thinner paper. I would say it's probably a little bit more like 65 pound ish. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It is thinner than what it used to be. So if you have old Miss Kate collections, you'll notice a difference. But if you've never, you know, subscribed to Miss Kate, I would say that it's kind of, because Echo Park can be on the thinner side as well. Some collections I've noticed are different. Like the Carta Bella paper is nice, it's textured and it's thicker. These are not like that. So anyway, I'm done rambling, but this is gorgeous. I can't wait to play with it. I have an idea. I think I'm going to make an album, and I think I'm going to gift it as a wedding present. That is my idea for this because it is gorgeous. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.